Yo, this is Kapone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's get him.
Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're repping Tampa Bay, 10 toes down. This waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing around. Tuesday nights from 8 to 10. Make sure you ride the wave. This Tone Kapone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop.
While we have y'all here, man, there's a lot of as a promoter out here in Tampa Bay, this should be pissing me off, because I read about artists going in on promoters all the damn time about shit that we don't do, shit that we do, and everything like that. And like, what do y'all feel? I don't want to like make this negative, but like, what changes can we make for Tampa Bay to win?
Shit,
bruh. Honestly, like in my opinion, everybody's never going to be happy. You can't please everybody. So I say, do what's been working. You know what I mean? If you adjust to the crying and the bitching that they're doing, you know what I mean, then you just following suit to every other promoter out there. You know what I mean? Oh, they don't like this and that. Nah, stick to what you know and what you're doing. Because it's been working. You've been doing this for 7 years, right? 7 years you've been doing this. Okay.
I'm going to say, like, and again, like Dabron said, like, I kind of been on both ends of the spectrum. And I'm going to mainly speak from, like, an artist standpoint. I'm going to speak from, I don't know how it is for other genres of music, but from a rapper standpoint in Tampa, right? All right, so from a rapper standpoint in Tampa, we kind of, in a way, and I don't know if it's a talent thing or what, but we kind of, in a way, get looked at as like the little guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get downplayed a little bit, and my thing is, I see a lot of complaints too, and a lot of it goes into like as far as charging artists to perform and that kind of stuff. That's a big thing I be seeing. I don't really speak on it online or nothing like that, but since the conversation come up,
and me and you have had this conversation.
Yeah, we had the conversation before years ago, and you know my stance on it. I think everybody knows. Like I don't pay to perform. So if it's a charge, I just won't be on the bill. But that's my personal, thing.
Yeah.
My thing is, if a promoter approaches me, right? It's a difference. Now, if I approach you, you have the right to tell me whatever it is that it takes to get on your stage, right? If a promoter approaches me, at that point, in my mind, you're asking me to provide you a service for your event. To me, if we talking business, right? If you came to me, all right, and at that point, I have the right to either tell you what I charge, or I have the right to tell you I do it for free, right? Because you came to me, just like if I came to you, not you, but promoter,
right,
and be like, yo, in general, and was like, yo, how can I get on the card? You have the right to come at me with whatever it is that it takes to get on the card. I have the right to say, nah, I can't do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that regard, it's just as an artist, you have to know what you're willing to do and what you won't do. You know what I'm saying? And I've been off of a lot of cards because I know what I won't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, if you see me not on the card, it's because I know what I won't do. But I don't put it out there. It's not for the public to know. It's
between who needs to know.
It's between who needs to know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as if you're approached, I used the analogy one time as like, let's say somebody's getting married and you approach a wedding singer, because a lot of times it'd be like, well, y'all don't draw, right? Let's say you getting married, you want somebody to sing at your wedding. The people not coming to the wedding for the wedding singer. However, that wedding singer is going to add entertainment to your event. That's why you approached them. You understand what I'm saying? They not coming to the event for that. They don't know who that is. You just know he got a bomb voice and he's going to add to your function, to your situation, right? You're not going to charge him to sing at your wedding. You understand what I'm saying? Right. They don't know him. The people at your wedding don't know that man. Chances are he ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not a draw. And a lot of times in Tampa, the artists, the excuse is, oh, well, y'all don't draw, right? But if you're not just reaching out to anybody who's going to pay you, hopefully the person you reached out to is going to add something of value to your event.
Facts.
To the people that got there. Because if not, then you kind of doing the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And a lot of times at these events, you see people on stage who only had the money.
No, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I done been to events, and I know for a fact, he paid to get on stage.
Hell yeah, all the way.
You get what I'm saying? Because the quality don't be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
So that's why I stand on it. And me personally, and since it's I'll put it out there, I just from a moral standpoint, I won't pay a penny to perform nowhere. That's just me. I don't knock nobody that will. Let me say this. From an artist standpoint, our album, right? That's our event. You understand what I'm saying? Our album release day, that's our event. Let's look at it from that standpoint. We can't charge a producer to give us tracks.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We can't charge an engineer to get our levels right. You know what I mean? And be like, oh well, it's a good opportunity for you. It don't work that. But the album is our
exposure.
But the album is our event though. That is our event.
But essentially, if you performing for free, you're actually paying because it's still your blood, sweat, and tears.
But when I perform for free, here's the thing: and I'm paying. But when I perform for free, I also know why I'm there. You have the right to say you will perform for free or you won't. I just feel like it's backwards to give money to provide a service.
I call it the bingo spot. And me as a DJ, as a matter of fact, I DJ'd an entire football season last year for my high school. Didn't get a dime.
Damn.
But you chose.
I chose to do that. I didn't get anything out of it other than I'm giving back to my alumni. Now, these are also Friday nights, which are prime nights for DJs. And it's not like I could just go and do the halftime show and I'm out. No, traffic get locked in.
Right.
I'm stuck to the end of the game, and I'm there before the beginning of the game. And I'm putting in vacation time and flex time to leave my 9 to 5 with benefits. So I mean, essentially, sometimes you, as the old saying goes, you do what you love not for the money, and the person that can't give you the money will find you.
Right.
Facts.
So I get where you coming from.
For anybody who pays to perform, whatever like that, like I feel like it's the promoter's job to make you feel like you got your money's worth.
Exactly.
You won't be respected as promoter if you take somebody's money and then they get on stage. I mean, of course, essentially they paid for your space and all that or whatever, but at the end of the day, at least have that kind of respect and integrity. Like, all right, I'm going to equally promote this person. I'm not going to put no one above this artist or whatever. Like, this person is putting their own monetary value into my pocket because ultimately you're paying the promote. I mean, you're paying the promoter. If it's depending on what kind of promoter it is, you're probably paying their bills. If it's a I'm not going to get into
that's
that.
A fact, though.
I'm not going to get into
that.
That's a whole other thing. But regardless, if you put in money into to pay to perform, that it's that promoter's job to make you feel like you got your money's worth, and that's how you build more respect as a promoter. Like, all right, I paid to get on his event, but he looked out or whatever. Like, he put me on my set time. He was on time, and like all that kind of stuff.
Thank you, Tone.
All that,
You're welcome, sir.
all that goes into it, and it's like. Otherwise, like I've had shows where in the past where I would pay to perform, and then I'll leave in the night feel like I ain't get shit, and I would feel like also the promoter really didn't give a shit either.
You got to do your research on the people, so you can't step to, just to throw a name. If I was a pro, you can't step to Spaceship, the promoter that's known to be crooked, and not to give you what you're looking for, expecting Tone out of Spaceship. Yeah, two different brothers, two different goals, and at the end of the day, Tone has put a lot of people. You know, I'm not saying y'all down to Tone, but fuck Tone. But Tone has put a lot of people on the stage that he could have charged and did a lot of stuff. And there's promoters in the city that does that, and they have their reasons behind it. But you have to. Communication is a two-way street. You got to tell me, and you got to understand. Once you got the message, I mean,
this is why you being charged. What you being charged.
And then when we talking about going back to research. Is this is because I live in Tampa and I be around the music scene, so I kind of would go read shit. I hear a lot of shit. I don't speak on it, but I actually would go back and research as far as the they call it pay to play, right? You can actually go and research it. Nowhere in if you're researching professional articles, when we talking about industry standard professional type shit, right? If you really trying to do this on a professional level. I haven't read anywhere where it says that's okay. You go research, pay to play, pay to perform. I haven't read anywhere where it says that's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you choose to perform for free, that's between you and your however you whatever you feel is benefit for you. But paying to perform, it ain't just my personal opinion. It is, but also if you go and do the research on it, it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because in no other business do you pay to provide a service. Like it just don't. I look at myself when I step on stage, I'm providing a service. I don't care what no promoter say. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when I get off that stage, everybody that's in that crowd going to be happy they saw me on it. That's just how I feel.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The reason on that is because words whisper, actions scream. Eazy-E could have easily charged the president to go to the White House when he did. NWA and Eazy-E, they was at the top of their top. And he said, I paid X amount of dollars for a ticket to the White House and got over $1 million in promotion, and that put more in my pocket than that 15 I took or whatever it was that he spent. So I think, like I said, you got to treat the game like a bingo board, and you know, like even like they told Charlemagne told Monique, if you feel that this is what you're worth, or you feel that you feel a certain way, you know, like promoters say, well, you're not a draw, like you were saying earlier. Show them that you're a draw. Right. Go do your own ish.
And then some things is also I use the word culture. You know what I'm saying? When you think about the word culture, it's just how it's been.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that artists, when it comes to artists, and I hate to like stick it to rappers, but I'm a rapper, so I have to just stay in that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to rap, a lot of times we super hungry. We be scared to walk away from the table. One thing I never been afraid to do is walk away from the table. Like, I feel like your hunger sometimes can get you taken advantage of. We be so hungry, you know what I'm saying, to where we'll damn, I got 200. Let me, because you want it so bad, and it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? You so hungry for it, you ain't willing to be like, damn, but is this, you know what I'm saying? Is this cool though? You know what I mean? Maybe let me pass on this one and see if I can get something else. You know what I'm saying? And the more you get into business, I think Master P said it. Master P said some label put $2 million on the table. Right? They ain't had nothing. $2 million on the table. He walked away from it because he felt that they was worth more than that.
Mad about that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you being bold enough to walk away from the table sometimes could lead to a better situation. I've done plenty of shows, and I don't pay to do that. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that I be like, I'm not afraid to be like, you know what, I respect what you do, but I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't knocking what nobody does, just personally for me, that's backwards. And I haven't read nowhere where, because I research a lot. I do a lot of reading, a lot of research on the music industry, and there's nowhere that I've read that that's okay. You can't pull it up and show me where from a professional industry standpoint, they say that's cool. A lot of times that's just the culture of where you are. And a lot of times we fall into the trap of that's just how it go.
Yeah. Hey, you got to pay to get on this stage.
That's just how it is. That's what we've been doing. So that's just how it is. And another thing is there's always somebody that's willing to do it. So if you ain't willing to do it, somebody else will.
I say it is and it isn't. And the reason I say that because Eminem makes beats and he don't charge people that he give the beats to. He gives it to him out of respect. Like Renegade, he gave that beat up for free. He didn't get paid for that.
But that's the rich people, though.
I understand, but still, I say you build a relationship and everything else will follow.
That's
true too.
That's how I read the shows.
Taking your time. You know what I'm saying? It's just about taking your time. Like I'll tell any aspiring artist coming up that want to do this. Take your time, like and don't be scared to walk away from the table.
My biggest thing that I've always told people, even especially up and coming DJs, never be afraid to use the most powerful weapon out there. 2 letters, 1 word, no.
Yeah, straight up.
That's it. Yeah. Because the game is your bingo board. You got your own free space. You call the free spots. Regardless if you're a draw or not, call the free spots.
That's why y'all be saying no to people asking to play songs and shit.
Oh, you got to talk.
They should know better than that shit.
It's a little bit. I mean, if you send me a link in my SoundCloud, my mix, what do you call it, Snapchat, that's already a no. That's already a no.
I get on the mic and quote Spaceship. I don't take requests. I take suggestions.
There you go. There you go.
And that's true. Like I said, a wedding singer is not a draw to the wedding.
Depending on whose wedding it is.
But from regular standpoint, a wedding singer is not a draw to the wedding. The wedding singer adds to the event.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying?
But I have been to a wedding recent. Well, damn, I might give it away.
I don't know who would charge artists to perform unless there's like a major name attached. That's the headline.
They do it.
I know a lot of places do.
That's
And
never
me as a
happened.
promoter, I honestly
You
go back
always
and
got to
forth.
pay it.
I go back and forth,
and I've been
over
on
it,
both
dog.
sides. Like I paid all the artists that performed and got nothing from it. So the way I structure my stuff now, I give y'all the 20 tickets each.
Facts.
Y'all make 200.
But when I gave, I've been on all.
Yeah,
this,
that's
you
going
know
to take
what I'm
away
saying?
from
Like,
the door
I've
what I bring
charged
into the
artists,
door. But
I've not charged.
But the
artists.
question
trying to
is,
make it pop.
the question is, how many
I've
promoters
had tickets out there for people
do
to
that,
sell. A lot of people that take
or
advantage
still
of it.
doing
So
that?
I'm
Anybody?
what it is.
I know I was the only one doing it.
I put a
Because
quote
the artists
up
are
on,
like, you mean I don't got to pay you for tickets? I'm like, nah, man,
Bruh,
here.
right.
I
I put a
don't-
quote up on Facebook that says everybody wants to be Birdman, but nobody wants to be
Yeah.
Slim.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of
I
people,
remember that.
99.9% of the people that looked at that, it went way over their head, over their partner head. It went over 99.9% of the people that read that quote, it went over their head. They just looked at it like,
Yeah, they looked at me
Birdman
like I
and
was
Slim.
crazy. Like, yo, let me give. Can you pay me $50? I'm like, nah, but I can give you 20 tickets at $10 a pop.
Yeah.
If you got a fan
hustle
base,
for what you worth.
People
you
don't
gonna
wanna
get
put that work
$200.
in, man.
But there's a problem is when you pay that guy $50, he's not gonna share.
They
a
don't
flyer.
bring
He's
nobody
not
in that
gonna-
motherfucker.
Like
I've
I said,
had
I'm
that
not
happen
gonna,
before,
I'm not
too.
gonna say the name of the guy, but
Yeah.
he's a huge guy in
Oh, I know
Tampa.
who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Because we had that.
He never even came pick his tickets
I
up.
had a huge name like that from the
Did
other
come
side
pick
of
the
the bay.
tickets
Same
up,
shit.
right? Showed up an hour late and was bitching that he wasn't on the stage when he walked in. I said, bruh, what are you doing? Like, you showed up an hour late and now you mad because the comedian's on? Like, what's wrong with you? Walked out the show. You drove all the way to my event, bitched about the attendance because it's 1:00 in the morning. Then you leave. So why did you come?
Yeah.
Didn't even pick up your tickets, bro. Come on.
This
Don't do
Waves
that.
of the Bay, episode
I ain't gonna say no
26.
names.
We've had a great
Y'all would be
conversation.
shocked.
I had to get that from y'all. You got something you want to add? Real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. Just real quick, because
And he was on the flyer.
I'm new to the game.
Do your
and
research.
I'm new to the game, so I don't have the experience that a lot of the MCs have. But the one thing that I will say is, and that I've seen, let's support each other wholeheartedly. And what I mean by that is support, not with the expectation, with support in return. Support because it's the right thing. Because in Wes, you know where I'm going with this, because we was building about this when we was in the lab. There's a lot of people that will petition and have you to come out to their events. Yeah. You already know where I'm going with this, and that's not reciprocal.
Yep.
In order for us to build, even if you're not feeling the person, I've said this before the last time I was on here. I make it a purpose when I come to one of your shows, when I come to any show in the city, to tell any artist, any MC, anybody that's coming off the stage, yo, man, I enjoyed your work. Stay encouraged. Keep doing your thing. That goes a long way. Why? Because that message might have not resonated with me, but somebody else might have needed to hear that. So if I tell that person, yo, that was whack, I wasn't feeling that at all, that could deter that person from ever doing what they do again.
Right.
And somebody needs to hear what they're talking about. You understand? So when I just say that is, a la Nas, much success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. I mean, I'm a support, and I'm gonna continue to support. You gave me a shout when you was doing your thing at the event, and you said outside the box, come out and support, even if he's not on the card, and he gonna continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in the culture, and I believe in
And
the
he's
art.
spinning at the bar. And he enjoys himself. No, I'm saying because no, Sam. Because some people just come to the event and just be wallflowers. Some people come to the event and they contribute and they observe and they give their feedback, and they're not trying to be negative Nancy's and that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and I personally appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen you at multiple events that you not even, like you say, not on the card. You fuck what they doing, and you come to see what's new, and you know what I'm saying, see how you can network. And I think a lot of artists in all genres, they come with the expectation of, I paid, or I did this. I should be treated as a Beyonce, or I should be treated as a Jay-Z, or I should be treated as an Andre 3000, or even treated as a Jazzy Jeff. But you haven't earned that respect yet. You can't I respect mainstream artists that come to the shows way ahead of them having to be there to observe what's going on and pay attention to the people that's on the card ahead of them, because you were once a hungry artist, starving artist too. You see what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X was once Malcolm Little. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's so many people out there that are just as hungry as you were. So you know what I'm saying? And I respect people like you that come out and they'll just come to hang out. Enjoy the vibes, because when you hang out, honestly, when you come out with no intentions, you just hang the fuck out. Yeah. That's when you find out the most and you connect the most. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like most of the times, every time I go out to a show, is basically the search for artists, search for people to work with. You know what I mean? Like when man outside, like I didn't even know him when he came to the album release. You know what I mean? I was just like, okay, what's up, brother? He's like, yeah, I saw it on Facebook. I was like, thank you. He was like, hey, I'm trying to work. I was like, all right, let's work. You feel me? Like each artist that I work with now, I've met them at a show like that I wasn't even supposed to be there. I just, fuck it, I'm gonna go out tonight and try to find some
I tell
new
people
artists.
all the
You know what I
time,
mean?
you never know who's not performing, who's out there watching y'all.
Yeah.
And then if you're not talking to these people, you're never going to get that networking, that synergy all
X,
together.
the motherfucking guitar.
Well, we got to go ahead and end this show right now, man. We've been running late. It is what it is. But I need y'all to give the people your social media information so they can follow you. The light's on you right now, Wiz, so go ahead.
So you can catch me on Instagram, J05Wiz. My producer page is M2 Pro. Spade Life, M2 Productions, Hard Body Click, all day.
Outside the box, I'm on the Instagram platform JNixon_outside the box. On the Facebook platform, J space Nixon space outside the box, all together one word. If you look at the link and the Facebook bio, you can check the YouTube channel. I got work there as far as videos and performances that I've done in the past. Look the brother up.
Facebook, Laz Evervision. IG, Laz Evervision. Twitter, Evervision Music. Look me up. I'm on there, so yeah.
Instagram, Dabron_Kain. Facebook, Dabron Kain. Twitter, Dabron Kain. All streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple. Dark Album out September 20th. Dabron Kain, Dabron, last name Kain.